Hey everybody, it's episode 9, whee! Okay, so I was continuing to grab all of the gems in this level. Let's see, if I go back this way was how I originally went, because I ended up dying earlier on in episode 8, and it, I forgot how to get to places. Let's see. Okay, so I did that way. Go this way. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Whee! Whoop! Boop! Boop! Because I want to go get that awesome treasure chest on the hill over there. Or on that platform. Okay, so... no, that is where I need to go, right? No, this isn't where I needed to go. Poop. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, in the drink. Man, that's annoying. I don't know if anybody has, noticed, but I'm using a headset rather than an actual microphone for my playthroughs, just because I had a headset readily available, and, it's been pretty good so far. The audio quality's been pretty decent. I haven't had any issues, really. Haha! Man, there's just treasure chests everywhere here. And I know that, a lot of YouTubers use, really good microphones and stuff like that, but I haven't actually found an issue with using a headset. A headset actually has pretty decent quality. My capture card's pretty good, too. It was one of the most, highly rated capture cards that is on the market, from, what, I forgot if, I think it was PC World that I actually read the stuff for, and it works pretty well. The setup was really easy too. There wasn't really much I had to do with it. Though it did, when I did get it, I had to update the drivers and stuff. When I wanted to start, I had to update the memory card and everything. So, it ended up turning out quite well, so. Ah, okay. Here's another dragon. Let's open you. Ooh, ba-bombs!
You, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known, you've known, I forget.
Yay, all the dragons are found. Awesome. So that's gonna make short work at this level. I actually... Ah, no! You too! Get out of here. Ah! I forget what I was saying. I'm not even gonna try to elaborate further. Something about my capture card and other stuff. I'm just not gonna, Any more? I don't have that many more gems to get. You are in a very bad place. I don't like you. Arg. I knew that was gonna end badly. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, back around this way. This is where I was going. Oh, you jerk. There we go. And I know people are probably, like, watching my playthroughs and going, like, yeah, she totally sucks at this game. I'm trying my best. Because really, like, this is the first time I've played this type of adventure game. I mean, my forte is Zelda. Like, that's my forte right there. Like, I absolutely love Zelda. I would play it to the ends of the earth. Though, and people ask me all the time what my favorite one is, and it is most definitely, story-wise, Skyward Sword. Gameplay-wise, Breath of the Wild. And I say Skyward Sword just because, I love the story of that game. Like, the story, because it's chronologically the first story in the game. Or, the first story in the series of games. I like it a lot. Like, I have a huge collection of Zelda stuff. I even bought the Becoming a Champion, like, limited edition book, that came with one of the spiritual stones, or the shrine stones. So, yeah, I'm a big Zelda nerd. Like, I go to the Nintendo World Store in New York City, like, every couple of years to buy a new Zelda t-shirt or something Zelda-esque from them. And I actually was very surprised over this past Christmas that my younger sister, actually bought me an Ocarina from Ocarina of Time. And I am actually going to be learning how to play that this year. That's one of my, my year goals, is to learn and play the Ocarina from Ocarina of Time. And learn all the songs that I really liked. As well as, in the next 6 months, I want to beat at least 10 of the games on my backlog that I have. So, and do that every 6 months for the next, I don't know, like 50 years of my life. Because I plan on playing games until I'm like 80. Because games are my way of, like, dealing with, my, bipolar, manic depressive disorder, as well as, like, my, my constant anxiety. So, yes, bunnies, bunny rabbits, rabbits of bunnies, bunnies of rabbits. Okay. And I'm also going to be getting back into doing a lot more artwork, too, this year. Because, I actually have a Redbubble account, for my artwork, so I can sell some stuff. And I have my own website and everything, so, like, I'm gonna try and get into selling a lot more of my artwork, so I can kind of do this full-time if I could. Like, I mean, I have a full-time 40-an-hour work week job, but it's, like, and I love it. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I design graphics and stuff for t-shirts and stuff for this small company that I work for, but it's not really what I want to do. Like, what I wanted to do when I was in high school and, like, through some of my college years is I wanted to actually be an illustrator for a game company or comic book company. Like, working for Marvel was one of my big goals, and it's such a competitive field to get into that I just kind of gave up. Which is bad, like, I shouldn't have, but it is what it is. Like, I learned a lot from school and stuff, but I couldn't afford to keep going. Like, it's been pretty tough. Just because, like, I was doing it, and I was doing really well, and then, like, I got a job that paid, that I couldn't, I don't know what you want to call it. I couldn't, like, leave. I had to, like, and it was good because it was, like, I didn't work weekends, and I didn't, you know, I didn't have to, like, I didn't have to have, like, a sporadic, you know, schedule where I could, you know, actually do, stuff after work and whatnot, but, like, it got to the point where, like, my school was asking for too much for somebody who was working 40 hours a week, So it fell by the wayside. Like I ended up like leaving school because I couldn't deal with doing all the coursework plus working 40 hours a week. It just didn't work. It was really bad, especially for the amount of like work that the school wanted to give me, because like how my school worked was it was 8 classes every or 2 classes every 8 weeks, and my life drawing classes and my life painting classes that I was taking, like they wanted like 20 different drawings and like 3 different projects for both classes. So like I was doing a total of like nearly 50 pieces of artwork in like a week's time. And not to mention, I needed to do discussion posts. I needed to do 2 discussion posts that were at least 150 words a piece for those classes, and then I had to do 2 replies to each of those discussion posts for other students, and then do critiques on top of that. Like, in what world would that work for somebody who's working 40 hours a week? I don't understand how they thought that, like, people, and the other thing that really bugged me was the fact that they were thinking that we were all 20-somethings, that we had no lives, and it's like, no, I'm, like, 31, and I have to work to pay my bills. Like, I don't understand how teachers get off saying, oh, well, my class is more important than your job, and some of my teachers were like that. And I was done paying into the bureaucracy of the fact that this was a private school. I was paying so much in tuition that my voice didn't count for anything, and the dean didn't have, like, he had no sympathy. He didn't care. So I was like, then I'm going to learn stuff on my own. I've learned quite a bit from this school, but I've learned all I can learn from you, and I moved on. So now I do all my own illustration stuff by myself, and I'm hoping that I will be able to make money off from my own stuff. And then, you know, at some point, you know, try and make my hobby of artwork my career, and just sell stuff on the side, as well as like do my 40-hour week job, and do this for a hobby on weekends, you know. So, and that's the current plan. And to be honest, I like my current plan. And with this dragon being released, I will have to end the episode. I ranted on a little too long. Sorry guys, but thanks for watching, and I hope my little story didn't bum you out too much. But yeah, thanks for watching, and good gaming, guys.